This time, dude, I'm right on the water with the last one. This time you can see the fisher tracks right across the creek. Now we're about 100 yards up from the other one. I'm only going to do 2 sets today, but they come right out of here yesterday in the snow. They come right up my walking path I have here. So I'm actually going to use this rock and build a cubby. So again, I'm new to this. So anybody, if anybody has any advice why we're doing this, or has any, please give it. I'm just trying to learn as we go. So my plan here is I'm going to use this rock as a cubby. So I want to put my trap up here. Okay. So did we get a trap out?
No.
Can you see the phone? Go grab that trap. Yep. So he's. Nick's getting the trap. So when Nick's getting the trap, okay. Don't fall down the hill. Give it to Dad. Thank you. You got phone. Don't drop my phone. We're water. That will go right in the water.
And
Please stay up here. Okay. All right. I got to get my glasses on.
gonna fall.
We're losing daylight. The worst part about doing anything after work. Digging hammer. Should be laying here, right?
Yeah.
All right. He's coming up
Broken
over here. You see, he comes right up along this rock. Now, he's only been here twice. But both times in the snow, and guess what? There's snow in the ground. So that's what I want to do. Try to catch them while they're snowing. And while they're in season, which is very short here in PA.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, that's the most important part. So, we're going to just dig this bank out.
That sounds like all rock,
It is, but that's okay. We're digging the bank,
not the rock.
Yep.
I mean, we can't dig the rock, but it'll just take
Wanna
us
make
a
them a
long
little-
time.
Little angled path up through, right? We don't want them to. Then we're going to put our trap right
Here.
on that. Okay, so I'm going to dig around now to put a trap in. Ooh, that's clay. I don't think I can get any dirt out of that, bro.
Wait, there's clay around here?
Yeah, look, that's all clay.
Oh.
Ain't no keep dirt. Right?
Oh.
Knock all that back so it don't fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know there was clay around
Yeah,
here.
this is all clay. Look at it.
Oh.
Okay. But again, they told me fisher traps don't have to be real picky, so I'm not trying to be picky. I'm just trying to do what I would think is right. And this video isn't to teach you really, it's just to, hopefully if you're watching live, you can ask me questions that I know the answer to. And the next part would be that maybe you can give me some advice, because I'm new to all this, so this is all new to me. Now, before I set this trap, I'm gonna do this one a little different. Okay, I'm gonna punch 2 holes in this right away.
Can we go get the hammer?
I gotta be careful, man. I almost fell in twice already. Okay, so I'm actually gonna punch the sand back into this bank. Oh, that's all clay. I can push that in. Look. I hope that trap holds. Okay.
If it doesn't, we're gonna lose one trap.
Ain't losing the trap. We'll figure it out.
Hammer, 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 hammer.
Ooh, they were hitting solid. Good. Okay. Again, that's just a starter hole. Now, I did do my bait hole first in this because it's clay. Okay. So that's just a starter hole.
Where is the bait?
just so I don't break this off.
Is the bait in the
I
bucket?
need the tea.
The tea? Oh.
Yep.
The tea.
What I learned in this, guys, is it's easier to get this cable to lay with it. So, give me a second here. It locks in. They're filled from the last one. It locks in like this. And if you get that cable to lay with it, it'll go in way easier. Once you have it tight, you just pound it down. Boy, she hit solid now. Yeah, that one hit solid now.
So it should stay.
Yeah, it should stay. I was worried it wasn't, but. Hi, hi. We found a rock. Okay.
I think that's all it's going in.
Yeah, I ain't getting it in no more.
Only if we had this stupid other hammer, it would probably work.
So in the last trap, we drove it to this. That's not going to go anywhere.
Might not even be able to get tea out of the ground.
It's coming out. That tea ain't staying. That's a good tea. That's another awesome product from Epler Fur.
There it goes.
Okay. Now, before we set a trap down, reason I pre-drill and I use that and pound it so hard back and forth, did you see this divot? Okay. We're gonna put this chain and everything in that divot so you can't feel it or see it. So let me. I have the trap backwards. That may bite me. I don't normally do them this way. Okay. Pan up. This is flip side. Okay. Now.
Isn't this a stupid trap?
I don't think so. Now look, we're jamming all this down in that hole. See that? Look. You guys see where that all went? That's on purpose. So, what I like to do once we do that is I take this, put a big hollow hole under that trap. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I'm telling you, that's just how I do it. Okay? That way my chain and everything lays without me fighting with it. Okay? Now with this up, I'm gonna pull the night latch. This usually bites me. Oh, okay. Here's a trap that usually gets me. That's why Nick called it the stupid trap. All right. So we're gonna do that. Just gonna go back and forth till we get it where we want it. Again, this isn't like a coyote trap. It doesn't have to be super, super heavy and hard. We just need it to be decently not moving. That's pretty good right there. Okay, let's put that ear back up so it don't bite us while we're working.
Ain't it if it rains, it'll just wash it down?
No, no, that's why we're gonna pound the dirt. Once we have it done, we're gonna pound all this dirt flat and go and the whatchamacallit, keep it from
moving,
going off. The chain will keep it from leaving in the cable. So
there's a squirrel over there.
Rip these stems off.
What up, little squirrel?
Okay. Roll those up. Just put them under your pan. Again, why do we put them under the pan? Because they're soft and they can fall down. They can squeeze down when there's a trap. Something's good setting the trap off. And the other reason is The other reason is, you know, to keep dirt from going under it. So now we have a bait hole already made. So again, I'm going to use, because this is what I have. I'm going to use Final Step Canine and Predator bait.
That stuff is so skunky.
Yeah, it smells terrible. I'm going to put that down in a hole as far as I can. I made a deep hole.
But the animals like it. That's all that matters.
I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to take a little bit of antifreeze. Sprinkle that right on top of the trap. Before I do anything, not a lot.
That's what I was just going to say. I was just going to say use the antifreeze.
I do have a little bit of church bell. TJ made. I brought with. I'm actually going to take a little bit of that, put it in the top. I made a little hole in the top just to try to. This is made out of beaver meat, I believe. So I figure might be able to entice something that way too. Okay. So I did a double smell hole there.
We're going to add some scent.
Yep, I usually take a little bit of scent. Now, again, what scent you want, it's up to you. Being we're going to cover this, I'm actually going to put it outside the trap. That way, whatever's, you know, walking by or crawling up the creek smells that. I'm not actually going to put the scent in there. I'm actually going to just use it as a lure, which is what it's made for. We're going to let the antifreeze out. And because, so, again, it ain't my first rodeo here. Well, it is, just nothing for this. And I'm going to take, I brought some topsoil because I knew somewhere we were going to need it with the frozen ground. So, let me find out where I can dump this. We don't want, you can see right now yet the pan's exposed and the trigger's exposed. Now, I'm going to say it again. With a fisher, I'm told most of that doesn't matter. However, we're not going to risk it. We're going to cover them over.
We don't want it seeing it and then just running off.
I mean, bobcat are in right now. So we don't want to do anything to jeopardize that it may catch something else.
Like a raccoon or something.
There, bud. Just let it there as long as it don't fall. Okay, now I am going to take a little bit of antifreeze again and go over the top of that. Okay, and then I'm going to use a stick. That stick don't make me feel comfortable. Neither does that one, but we'll make it work. And all we're going to do is clean that pan off.
So it's not as heavy, so it doesn't sit it off.
Yeah, we want the pan light. A lot of guys will take their fingers. Hey man, kudos to you. This dude ain't using his fingers. We just want to cover the pan. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, try to level the trap out. Light pressure when you're doing this. If that pan goes, it'll snap. All the work you just did will be useless. Okay, now before we start our thing, I am going to one more time, I guess. I hate this cold because you got to keep everything so. All right. So before we start making a cubby, we're going to take this clay, pound this clay down, and make it look like something's been digging here. That and a little easier to walk up for them. You want to make it good. I want to make it real. So what I'm learning by talking to everybody is the realer it looks, better it smells. Now a lot of guys say use gloves. A lot of guys say don't use gloves. I don't know the answer, guys. I'd be lying. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a cubby. Okay. So let me, give me 1 second here. Anybody watching?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a good time because we're probably gonna fall down the hill. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we don't want them to be able to get out of there. Whatever goes in there, okay? So we're gonna take these sticks. We're gonna lock them in like these rocks. See how these rocks have edges? And we're just gonna lock them in. That's beautiful here.
There we go. Is that enough sticks?
No. Same thing, we just, that one's low. There we go. Just lock them in like that. That's great. Now this one, again, we want to do everything we can to keep from going out. So what I like to do, just lay a couple logs like that. Now we need some of them, Nick. You can give me that long pine one. I'll stick that here too.
Which one? This one?
Yep. Hey, watch your camera. You're not even near.
Let's see.
Show it picking them up. I can see you picking them up.
Get them.
Okay, guys, and all we're going to do is layer them.
Step on them. There's two there.
Dig on.
Look at this one. Pine tree.
Man, I'm so excited. I hope these work.
Same.
Hope we come back and check them out.
Yeah. Oh, there's a stick.
I'll take the stick. Yep, one more stick across won't hurt.
There's one under that one, so grab that
Out
one
of pine
first.
boughs. Try to watching that phone the whole time you're doing stuff, please. Okay.
There's two there.
There's another one.
It's a big one.
There's a good one. That's a real good one. That one's going to try to weave.
This one's a little better.
Bingo. Another one we can weave. Actually, no, I'm going to try to poke in the ground back there. Be cool to catch a beaver or something, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just hope they don't build a dam here.
Well, that's... You wouldn't stop that whether it's a trap or not, but...
True.
This should help keep it from freezing as well, I would hope.
Yeah. Because it just brings warmth to the...
So, that's kind of what I'm hoping here is...
There's the last couple. There's still a little bit more in there.
That's it.
There's still a little bit.
Yeah, oh, you did break off a lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Let me see those. Oop, I'm falling. Hold on.
Probably gonna have to go over that way.
Hold on. Dude, that looks great. That actually looks really good. And we'll put this one right across the front. Look at that. All right. Give me that phone, will you?
Yep.
All right, guys. So, enclosed cubby. Comes out of the water. Dude, I'm gonna fall. Look, comes out of the water. Comes right up into this cubby. Into that trap. Wham! Oh man. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I feel good about this set. So we'll bring this along with when we check them. And we're gonna go check the top field traps now. We only wanted to set 2 tonight. We have 2 set. That's 5 total. I don't need more than that. It takes up my day already. But I'm excited. So hope anybody watching can give me some advice. Tell me if they think it looks good, not good. Maybe what I should have done different. And go from there. Thanks, guys.